Hey, this is Sarah with Of Course, with a show about online entrepreneurs and their story to success. So today we have Ryan Hildreth, an online entrepreneur, investor. How are you doing today, Ryan?
Doing well. How about you, Sarah?
Excellent, excellent. So welcome and let's get into it. So let's start at the very beginning of your journey before you became an online entrepreneur, before the Ferrari 458 and all of that.
Yeah, so I was in college. I was getting my business finance degree, and I was working at an investment bank. But I noticed like this drive in me to kind of start something on my own, and I thought that being in wealth management, being in the financial industry would give me that. I'd be under the umbrella of a corporation, but I would kind of be able to do my own thing and kind of do sales and manage wealth, but the bank would end up taking 60% of everything that I make. So I was like, I want to start something on my own, so I can fuel my own dream and help out others. And that's kind of when I started my YouTube channel and putting out like investing content. So that was kind of where I started. And then I took a few courses about social media marketing, and it just kind of shared my journey, and it kind of blew up from there. So.
So did you have any like pain points when you first started? So I know that you said that you didn't want somebody else taking the bulk of your income and that you could probably do it. Was there anything that was like super motivating, like that just drove you to become an entrepreneur?
Um, Honestly, yeah, I saw all these people. I looked up to a lot of YouTubers. I was watching like, a bunch of YouTubers, and I was like, man, these guys are really going out there and killing it and living the dream. And I know social media portrays that because obviously you're just seeing the good side. But I wanted that life, for my fiance and I. And, I knew that I had to just buckle down and commit to doing my own thing. And obviously it's hard at first, leaving your job, not having an income, and kind of relying, like we were relying on my fiance's income at the time. So that was kind of a pain point, but I knew that eventually things would turn out for the best if I just put my head down and kept grinding.
So you're working at the bank and then you
Yeah.
quit your job and your fiance is supporting you too while you go on this journey?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I was making a little bit of money trading in the stock market, but it was nothing like substantial like what I'm making now. A couple grand a month, would definitely helped out from my knowledge of how to trade and invest in the market, but it wasn't anything huge. And yeah, so basically she was supporting my dream too, which was a big decision for both of us, because obviously I could have graduated, would have made, 60 grand out of college, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Coming out of college, I know a lot of my friends were making like 35, 45 grand max. So, I had a good position coming out of college, and I would have graduated in a year. But I decided to just kind of jump the gun once I found out about like social media marketing and how you can build a business around that. I was super excited because obviously I'm always on social media. So that's when I decided to just take the leap of faith, quit my job and drop out of school all at once. So it was kind of a big deal, but my fiance was super supportive, and she said, I believe in you, so just go for it. And I went for it. So.
Man, that's so awesome because especially in the entrepreneurial world, as I'm sure you know, it's like so lonely because not a lot of people get you or what you're doing, and these dreams might seem lofty, but
Yeah.
so was there any, okay, so you took a course. Is that what kind of like catapulted you into like building the momentum?
Definitely, definitely. Everything was kind of, yeah, the momentum like you talked about. I took a course, and I learned so much that I didn't know, like Facebook advertising, and that there's businesses that aren't utilizing social media. So that really catapulted like me to start my agency and incorporate my business and start going out there and trying to get clients, and then posting content on YouTube, kind of documenting my journey. So I was also building my personal brand simultaneously with my agency, and the personal brand side obviously blew up because, I mean, people aren't, there's not a lot of people posting content like that except for the big guys, so I was like kind of like a small entrepreneur coming in and just documenting my journey. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes you so relatable because you see like the Alex Becker and the Ty Lopez, and when I see you in your car, like going and like talking with your brother to
Yeah.
businesses about, I'm like, this is for real, like no
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah, just, tracking my journey. That's what I do every day. You've seen my whole transformation from the beginning, like when I didn't have anything and I was just trying to, make a few dollars, social media marketing to, yeah, now I drive Ferrari and I'm living the, lavish life. Obviously, it's, a lot of it's for marketing purposes, but and to inspire others. But yeah, I mean, it's a journey. So.
So, from the point that you took your first course and then you made your own course, what was the time frame there?
So there was about, I would say, a 4 month time frame.
Whoa!
Yeah. So it was like I started my agency. I got several clients really quick, within that first month of just going out and approaching every single day, which was super hard. Like I was really nervous at first to go out there, and obviously there was a lot of rejection, a lot of stuff that I had to deal with, developmentally as a salesman, as an entrepreneur. But once I got over that and I started landing clients and showing that, we could provide that value, that's when I was like, okay, there was a lot of stuff that I learned in these courses, but there's a lot of stuff that wasn't included, that, I think, there's a lot of people asking me questions that took the same courses as me. So I'm like, why don't I just make my own? And that's when I partnered with Hayden out in Canada, and he flew down. He's another big influencer in the space of social media marketing. So we just made a course together, and it ended up doing really well.
So, did you guys meet through the Facebook group of the course that you both took?
No, actually, I was searching for a course review on, it was Ty Lopez's social media marketing course. That's the one I took, and I was searching for reviews, and there was no reviews except for one, and that was Hayden's. And instantly I watched his review of it, and he had nothing but good things to say. So I found his number on Facebook. I was like stalking him on Facebook. I'm like, I need to find this guy's contact information, and I called him up and I said, hey. I actually called him I just complimented him on the video, but I called him to see how he grew his subscriber base from like 200 to 2,000 in the matter of 3 days. And he was like, oh, I just made a review of the course. And I was like, man, all right. So I bought the course, quickly made a review on it, and that kind of catapulted my YouTube channel because there were so many people searching for it. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's how we met. That's how we met.
that's so funny because that's exactly how I met you guys, by
Yeah.
the Ty Lopez course review. And
Yeah.
oh man, that's funny. Okay, so now you guys go to create this course. Where do you begin? Like, what software to use, the content, how to
Yeah.
market it?
So it's I actually launched a course before that. I launched a stock market mastery course because that's something that I always wanted to do, and I really enjoy, investing, options trading, stuff like that. So I read a book that Tanner actually gave me, and he never read it. He just handed it to me and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like, can I borrow this?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." It was called Launch by Jeff Walker, and it talks about kind of the marketing sequence to launch a course or launch a digital product. And Jeff Walker did $1.5 million in sales in one day from a digital product, and that kind of inspired me to, create courses. And so I had that background, and then me and Hayden just, he flew down here. We used his, DSLR camera with a really nice lens, and just kind of did it that way. And then had him, he edited it through, he has Final Cut Pro, which is a software on the Apple computer. So yeah, basically just did it from my apartment.
Were you like terrified for your first customer to enter your course? Like, oh my gosh, like I really hope we can do this, like provide the value, or were you
Yeah.
like confident, like you knew you had it from all the experience?
I was pretty confident because we put a lot of work. We put over 70 hours of work into this. Like, we didn't sleep. We just spent the whole week filming, editing, making sure everything was perfect. And, just from that, I was confident that there was a lot of value in the course. And Obviously, you want to cater to everyone's needs and you want everyone to be happy, but you're going to get those people that aren't happy with it. So I think being okay with that not everyone's going to be happy with it as long as a majority of people are, that's the stomach you need to have to release a digital product like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Are you doing like email marketing, and obviously you're doing content on YouTube?
Yeah, so we do. At first, we were just marketing through our YouTube channel, which is great because those are all warm and hot leads. Those are people that like enjoy your content, they enjoy you, so they'll support you by buying your product. But we weren't doing any cold traffic. We weren't like advertising. So that's kind of what we're doing now. I advertise through YouTube, through Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, and email marketing as well.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what are your favorite softwares that you're using right now?
I would say ClickFunnels is probably my favorite.
What? Dude, I
Yeah.
am sold out. I drank the juice. I should wear my ClickFunnels shirt for this interview. I love
Yeah.
ClickFunnels too.
Yeah, I am. See? Funnel
Oh, man,
hacker.
I should have worn it. I should
Yeah.
have. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, so ClickFunnels is amazing. Just so easy to use. At first, I was like, "Oh, it's too expensive," and then I just tried it for 14 days free, and I was like, "Okay, they sold me because it's just so easy to use. It's like everything in one." That's why I like ClickFunnels. Yeah.
I did.
So I actually
Yeah.
pay for the suite, the 297 a month, because it has the email autoresponder and like all these cool things. So I pay the premium.
Oh man, I didn't realize that the premium had the autoresponder because I'm doing Market Hero with ClickFunnels.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
So ClickFunnels, and then is there anything else that you use?
Um, Honestly, I think I just use ClickFunnels, and then I pair that with Facebook advertising and all the advertising I do. So that's about it. Oh, Teachable for the courses. I like Teachable for
Oh,
the
okay.
courses. Yeah, but ClickFunnels definitely.
And then as far as advice for all the beginning entrepreneurs or people who are entrepreneurs who are looking to get into the online space, what would you say?
I would say just commit and go all in, because when you dabble, you're gonna have other factors outside, like external factors that might divert you from just going all in and pursuing entrepreneurship. So if you could just commit every single day to 1 to 3 hours to entrepreneurship, just like you would if you're playing a sport, right? You have to practice. So I think you need to commit like every single day to it, so that you're just consistent and it's just kind of a lifestyle. It's just part of your daily habits.
Okay, and then do you just want to tell the viewers where they can find you at and connect?
Yeah, definitely. If you look up my name, Ryan Hildreth, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram is Ryan_Hildreth. Feel free to reach out to me with a Facebook message or Instagram DM, anything.
Excellent. All right, you guys, look Ryan up, and I'll catch you guys later.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.